Hello YouTube and welcome to the channel. Now then, just before we begin, a quick apology to you guys. Haven't been posting as many videos as I would normally. That's because work has been quite busy at the moment, and there's been a couple of weekends where I've been completely tied up. But anyway, we're going to remedy that today. You might remember a previous video where we put 850 amp hour Surpass Hobby ESC in this thing, and it'll run 4S. Unfortunately, the last place I took it to, there wasn't quite enough room to try and get this thing up to speed, so hopefully we're going to remedy that today. I've got the Surpass Hobby ESC fitted again. We're going to run it on 4S, and I'm hoping that this thing is going to do 50 miles an hour, and we're going to have a new PB for the channel. So enough waffle. Let's take this thing out on 4S and see what it'll do. Right then, we're outside with it. 4S, Speedo zeroed. Let's see what this thing can do. So far I've only managed to get 43 out of it. I'm a bit disappointed at that really, but I just cannot put the power down. As soon as I try and give it full throttle, it just spins the wheels and careers into the side of the road. But give it another couple of goes. I think we're going to have to call it a day at that. I managed to get, well, basically 46 miles an hour out of it. I was hoping for 50, I really thought it'd do 50, but unfortunately that last accident, it's pulled the steering arm out of the steering knuckle, so unfortunately that's game over. But I'm going to try the XLF anyway, see what that does. Oh dear, well, I think it's game over for the poor old XLF as well. Yes, I've snapped a bloody lower wishbone on it, look at that. Oh, that's it, game over. Let's see what it did anyway, speed wise. Let's have a look. So there we go, 45.9 mile an hour. I'm going to call it 46. It's just no quicker than that Comet Racer thing. And like I say, I think it's pretty much game over for this. Right then, back inside, how did we get on? I am a little bit gutted. I really thought this thing would crack 50 miles an hour. I don't think it's due to the fact that it isn't lacking the speed or the power. It's purely down to the fact that these original tyres, you just can't put the power down. Every time you get close to giving it full throttle, it just spins out. It's really twitchy and really difficult to control. So I do need to find some foams for this, I think, and try and what we need to do is try and increase the grip somewhat. I mean, that road that we visited, unfortunately they were doing some groundworks there, so it was pretty dusty and filthy, so that did not help one iota. But even so, this thing is really twitchy and really difficult to control on full power. It literally just wants to swap ends all the time. Now, unfortunately, like an idiot, we did a burnout and then decided we were going to try. So we got ball tyres. We thought, well, we'll try again, see if we can get it to go 50. But unfortunately, we stood no chance because one of the tyres blew out. But that's purely down to doing a burnout with it, really, and thinning out the tread on the tyres. But after that blew out, well, we got no chance. It just literally did what it wanted. Was virtually unsteerable. So, like I say, I'm pretty gutted about that. I'm going to try and track down some foams because I'm genuinely think this thing will do 50 miles an hour, even though it's not a particularly hot motor, and it's only 3300 kV motor. But this Surpass Hobby ESC can run 4S, and it absolutely kicks ass on 4S. I wasn't using anything particularly special in the battery department. We've just got a couple of these little 2S units that came with various RC. So the batteries could probably be a massive improvement on them. But like I say, I don't think it's down to this thing not being able to do 50 miles an hour. I think it's purely down to the fact that I'm unable at the moment to put the power down. So unfortunately 46 miles an hour is pretty much our limit, but we will be back and try something new. Once again, if you found this video of some use and of interest, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you're feeling that way inclined, hit that subscribe button for more similar future content. Once again, guys, thank you for watching.